right? Last week we were discussing about uneven table. Uneven tables means, so a normal table will have, seems like here you can see 1, 2, 3 rows. In each row you have same number of cells, which will divide this table into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. So there will be 3 rows, 6 columns, altogether 3 into 6 into 3, 18 cells. 18 cells. So there will be 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into 3, 18 cells. That is, but there can be tables like this. In each row, you can see there are 3 rows, but different number of cells. 3 rows, but different number of cells. So then how can we create such table? So that is my question. How can we create such table? And how can we divide pages into sections using such tables? So this is one example. Okay, when you are given this kind of example in the examination, the first thing that you have to do is, so I'm doing that. You can also follow me and you can draw in your book. First thing that you are going to do is extend these lines. මේවා කඩිරි වලින් extend කරන්න. Please extend these lines. මේ වගේ එකක් දුන්න හැටිය මේ ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන ඉරි ටික ඔක්කොම, all the lines, please extend using. So I'm going to extend this as well. Okay, so easy to do like this. I'll draw full lines and then later I'll erase, right? And then extend කරන්න. So like this you can extend. This is extended. This line extended. This line I'm extending. Then this line I'm extending. 4. This line I'm extending, and this line also I'm extending. I'm extending these lines. Then the horizontally also. Here this line I need to extend. And this line I need to extend. Vertically also do the same. Horizontally also do the same. Okay, that will give you even table. Our table එකේම දැන් ඔයාලට හම්බෙනවා සමාන cells ගානක් තියෙන table එක. So how this happens you can see now. So if you create this one, now you can count the number of rows. Number of rows in this table will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Now very easily you can count the number of rows. And similar way you can count number of columns. මේ පැත්තට count කරමු. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns. 7 columns and 6 rows. 7 columns, 6 rows. Now we are going to create that structure. First of all, you have to do that. Okay. Before doing that, can you draw this table in your book? No need to write these values. Values ලියන්න ඕන නැහැ, but just draw the table and extend the lines. Draw the initial table, right? Initial table, not the extended one. Just erasing all these drawings. Just draw the initial table. මේ table එක ඇඳලා pencil එකකින් හරි වෙනත් පාටකින් හරි. Just use some other color and extend these lines like this. මේ ගිහිලා නැති lines ටික extend කරන්න. Here. Please extend like this. All the lines, right? Not just this. All the lines. Please extend. Okay, do this now quickly. Okay, extend all the lines like this. I'm going to erase it again because you need to draw the table. Draw the table in the book and extend the. This is HTML tables, right? HTML tables. And later I'll tell you how to write the code on this. In the next step, we are going to create the table. So according to the fixed number of rows and fixed number of cells. About the recording that you're asking, no, I have put the recording also. I uploaded the recording. Just check with Ms. Lakmali. It's already there. I have uploaded it already. It should be there in the site. So just check with Ms. Lakmali and it's available. Okay, then, so let's see how to draw this. First of all, after learning this, you learn that there are seven. There are 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, මේ පැත්තට තියෙනවා 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, let's do that now. My first step. Let's take a new file. After taking the new file, let's indicate the HTML basic coding. HTML. Head section, then the title section. Let's say hello, something. Then the body section. Inside the body section, you have to indicate the table. Table. And you have to mention the width and height of the table properly. Width and height of the table. Width is, you can see 960, and you can say 100% because it's spreading the entire, it's taking the entire space of the page. Width is 100%. So taking the entire space. Then height. Height is also, so you can calculate 140, 190, and this is 400, 590. Then 590 and 60 will be 650 and 750. 750. That is the height, and you can say border equal 1. BORDER, border equal 1. Cell gap space in. Cell gap is also 1, cell spacing is also 1. Let me save this. I'm going to save in the document, say page table.html. Let's open the file and see it now. Okay, now you can see the table, but you cannot see the cells. Okay, how to include, okay, now let me finish the table. Right, after finishing the table, what I'm going to do is I'm going to indicate, after finishing this table, I'm going to indicate the rows. There are 6 rows, table row, 6 rows. In each row, there are 7 table data. So then I'm going to copy and paste this for 7 times. So see the style. So in the examination also take a rough paper and you have to do the same. You have to take a rough paper, then practice similar way. Then I'm going to copy and paste this 6 times. So why? Because there are 6 rows and 7. Oh, this should be 7, right? It's my mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 table data and 6 such rows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Save. And now you can see the table like this. Okay, my first task is done. First task is create a grid like this. The second task, task number 2. The task number 1 එක තමයි මේක හදාගන්නේ. I have virtually divided, I have actually extended all the lines. I have extended all the lines, then I have counted number of cells, number of rows, columns, both. By doing that, I have extended all the lines. So after that, I understood that there are 7 rows. right? Seven columns, 6 rows. We understood that there are such number. Then we have created even table. Even table means so equally spreaded table. So that is easy. Equally spreaded table I have created, and that is easy. Okay, after doing that task, after doing the particular task, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to set the heights. So this is 100, 40, 50. Okay, I'm going to set this, right? The first row is height 100. Then 40 and 60. 40, 60, 40, 50. So then what? 100, 40, 50, 400, 60, 100. 400, 60, 100. 460. Then again 100. Okay, after setting this, you can see now it has set heights like this. This is the grid now. Okay, then the third, so second task is done. First task is dividing. Second task setting heights. Third task, you can set the colors. Let's see the colors. You can see ash color, but this is dark gray and blue. So let's create the color. I need this to be in ash color. So I can say BG color, BGCOLOR is hash. So this is ash now, let's say 90, 90, 90. You know how to create colors, we have learned that. Okay. So let's set the same color to the bottom. Let's say, let's set a darker color to the second. So I would like to say 50, 50, 50. Set. Done. Then blue color to these three. Yeah, you can set the table. You can set gold color. So why gold color? Any reason? So I have just set this color, that's why I said. So I'm trying to get some similar color. You can set any color, but the thing is, for the entire table, you can set the gold color. That doesn't matter, but the thing is, the section to section, different colors, right? So that is why I'm setting these colors. Okay, then this is blue. I'm setting BG color blue. Blue is, you can say, less red, some green, and more blue. Let's save. You know how to set the colors, how to change the colors, and this is blue. If you need more brighter one, so you can use these like these, and you can see it's lighter and brighter now. And let's copy and paste the same color here, here, and here. Now we can set the color as well. Done. Okay, this part is done. Shall we do this quickly? So don't look at the code. So without looking at the code, just try to make it smaller. You can see what is there, but you cannot exactly recognize what's really there. So, but just give a try. Just look at the table that you have copied here and try to simulate what you have seen. So do it now. I'll give you 5 minutes. Is 5 minutes enough, I think? So if you are done, please tell me. If you are done this part, please tell me. Do this with me. Use the computer, do this with me. Or you have to use a rough paper. The next is, after doing this, what is the next step? Next step, now we have set the colors. We have set the width. And the next is, now we have to change the margin settings. Okay, now let's see how do we merge this. The first row is actually you are merging all the, you can see you are merging all the cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are merging all 7 cells. So let's do that now. You have to instruct, hey, merge all cells. TD call span equals 7. You have to merge all 7. Then you need to erase this because to make room, to make some gap. So because this is going to merge all these two. So then you don't want this. You have to make some room. Let's save and yes, you are done. So you can see the first row is now a single unit. Similarly, the last is also a single unit. You can see the last is also a single unit. So you can do the same, go to the last, erase this and tell, please merge all 7 columns, call span 7, and you are done. You can see it's merged. The next, what is the next? Okay, then here, this one, here you can see this is merged down. This has merged down. This has merged down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows merged down. So I have to indicate that same here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows merged down. That is the first cell and last cell. First cell and last cell. I have to merge down. So let's move here. And I have to tell now, first cell is this one. Please merge down. Then row span, you need to merge 4 times. Here also, row span, you have to merge 4 times. Down. To make room, you have to erase this one and this one. This one and this one. Then this one and this one. Because it's going 3 rows down. එයාත් එක්ක 4යි. මෙයාත් එක්ක 4 හින්දා 1යි 2යි 3යි 4යි. 4 rows down. It's merging and you can see now this result has come. Okay, the remaining part I think you can easily do. The remaining part you can easily do. I'll keep this task to you now. So understand what I have done. Just understand what I have done. Don't try to copy. Copying won't solve the problem. Understand and do this. If you're copying, so you need to worry. Why? You are not going to get the same question in the examination. You will get a different question. So if you copy my method, I accept. If you copy the code, I don't accept. Copying the code won't develop your skill. Copying the method will develop your skill. So copy the method. Don't copy the code. Do it now. I'll give you time. How you can apply the same for the others. That means like when you are, so just look at the merging pattern and apply the same. So you can see this has merged 5 cells. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells. And this has also merged 5 cells. So how to do that? Merge in 5 cells. So let's do that. Okay, here this is moving 5 cells. You have to remove this 4 and just erase this 4 and tell call span equal 5. Just merge in 5 cells. And here also remove this 4 and tell call span equal 5. Just merge in 5 cells. That's all. So see, it's very, very easy. It's very, very easy. But only thing is you have to go to this bottom-up approach. Sorry, top-down approach. Top-down approach means first you have to create the full table. Then delete one by one. Then these 2 you need to merge. In the middle, these 2 you need to merge. Here, this 3 you need to merge. So that is also easy. So how easy that is? See, So I have to go to the code and tell, okay, this two, may they merge karanno, may to not merge karanno. To do that, I'm telling call span equal to. This tree also, I'm erasing this and telling call span equal tree. So I'm done. So the entire table is now created and I'm done. So I have finished this. And this is the task that was given as the homework last time. That is why I said that. That is why I asked whether you have done this or not. So because you have to learn the approach, not the code. Learn the approach on. So that approach will work. Here, this is what. And then these lines and all that you can think, okay, you can see this border. You can make border 0. And the lines will be visible. Then gaps will be visible. So white color lines are now visible. You can increase the lines by just saying 2. And here you can see it's now thick lines. I think these thick lines are visible here, right? Yeah, these thick lines are visible. Now the margin is done. Okay, then actually there is a gap. So to remove this gap, you can see there's a gap here and gap here. This is a border gap. To remove that, you can't use HTML, but you can use something called CSS. That is not there in your syllabus, but just for your knowledge, after title, let's add style. After the title, just add style, and then you can say in the body tag, margin is 0 pixels. That will remove all the margins and it will make something like this. Now you can see no margins are there. Or you can just apply a background color to margin 0, and you can even make padding 0 pixel. Also you can add a background color. So let's add the same color which you can see here with the hash. Okay, that will fill the background as well, and no white lines will be there. You can see. So this will fill white lines too. Right? And finally, if you don't want, you can remove this part to 0. Then no cell space in, then you can see a solid interface like this. But it has lines, but those are not visible. If you give border 1, these lines are visible. That is one method of seeing the lines. The second way is remove the border, add cell padding. Then also the lines are visible. You can use either way to make the lines visible. If you don't want the lines, you can make cell padding 0, border 0. Okay, so you can complete the work within 5 minutes, I guess. So just add this code and complete your work. Let's move to the next section after completing. So here in this lesson, we have to learn one more thing. So that is one of the most important thing here. That is basically about adding objects or linking objects to the page. So that is very, very important task here. And we have released the note. I think you can get the note from Ms. Lakmali. So if you have not received. So this is the important part that we are going to learn. So how can we add objects to a page? Object linking and embedding. So what are these links? What is called embedding? Link is something which need to be activated. Link is something which need to be activated. So that can be a time trigger, user trigger, something like this. So time trigger means, right? Time trigger means basically, let's say when you visit a page, after some time, it automatically trigger. It automatically go to the particular link. That is time trigger. User triggered means when you click on the link, when you move mouse over, or when you fill a form, something like that. If you have done something, right? So then that will trigger, that will work. Actually, these link things are not directly visible in the pages. When something is linked, it is not directly visible in the page. Right? So, but embedded things are visible in the page. So let's see this one. So when you go to bing.com, So this is bit.ly, sorry, it's not B. Bing, bing.com. Okay, you can see in this, right? So this image, how it came, it is embedding. The image came to page through embedding. But when you click something, okay, let's say when you want to click this milestone blog, or when you click this, so it loads something, that is linking. That needs my trigger to see this page and the content. But here, without any trigger, just after loading, you can see there is an image. So let's go to msn.com. So same. When you visit MSN site, you can see, okay, these are embedded. Embedded things are visible by default. Even the sounds, when you visit some website, you can hear background sound, background music. That is embedded. So if you visit YouTube or some other page, there are background videos. Vimeo, like thing, there are videos. So here, this is image in the Zoom page. That is embedded. Embedded things are visible by default, or it is activated by default when the page load. When page load happens, when page is loaded, it is activated. But these link things, so those who are linked will not be activated by default. It needs some trigger, some external event. Then only it will be activated. Okay, that is about linking and embedding in short. So when linking, we will be learning about 3 kinds of links. So one is internal links, which call the page links within the web page, website. Link within the website. That is called internal link within the website. So website is collection of web pages, collection of linked web pages under a single domain. We learn about that, right? Website is collection of interlinked web pages that we have learned. Collection of interlinked web pages that we have learned, right? Then web page is a single document. Web page, that is a single document. Website is a collection of web pages. The web page is a single document. Actually, a collection of linked web pages is called website. Okay, now we have an idea, right? Now we have an idea how it happens and all, right? Okay, internal links are links within the web, links within the website. Website කියන්නේ ඒ website එකේ තියෙන අනිත් pages වලට වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Links within the website. And then the external links. External links are the links which are going out, right? External links are links which are going out from the page. When a page is name, those are called external links. Okay, one more question that I need to answer. You have asked, can I embed other things? Other things means PDFs can be embedded. Word documents, some actually not many, because browsers will support, but browser has a limited support. Browser එකෙන් හැම එකම embed කරන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ. Limited support එකක් තමයි දෙන්නේ. හරි, හැම එකම embed කරන්න බෑ. Limited support එකක් තමයි දෙන්නේ. Right, therefore you can embed some graphics, you can embed images, you can embed videos, you can embed, but these what do you call this You can embed these things, but except you will not be able to embed especially executable files. So that is dangerous, no? Animations, some animations will be allowed, but some animations will be allowed. 3D animations and all, it's difficult to embed. Some file types are not supported, but some file types are there are just set of limited file types which can embed, but there are so Word documents, some Word documents can be embedded, but normally PDF can be embedded. Yeah, you can embed other documents not owned by you as well. You can even embed some others. That is, we'll learn how external links are working and how external images can be embedded. So you can embed those things without any problem, right? So then in-page links. In-page links means bookmarks. These are links, right? These bookmarks. These are basically within the page. Within the page. If so, normally we put a bookmark into a book when book is long. No. So similarly, here when you want to put a bookmark into a web page, the web page should be lengthy. So no, that here you can see this note is lengthy. So then you can put bookmarks to move here and there. But if the web page is very short, no need to say here, for an example, Google. It is a short page. Why we should put a bookmark here? But let's go to Wikipedia. Let's go to Wikipedia and about, let's learn about Sri Lanka in Wikipedia. And when you visit the page, you can see this page is here, it's going down, it's lengthy. Right? There are many facts about Sri Lanka. Right? Lot of facts. It's lengthy. So you can click on this, one of these. Let's click on large cities. It's moving down. Here, larger cities. It's moving down. Right? Then let's move on. And let's say religion. Let's click on that. So it's moving down. Right? Likewise, if the page is large, then the bookmarks will work. So there is a use of that. So if page is short also, you can embed, you can add bookmarks. But page is large only, it has a meaning. Right? Page is large only, it has a meaning. Okay, then, so let's learn about one of these. So let's learn about bookmarks now. A bookmark can be set in two ways. One is you can name a bookmark, a name equal, and you can just point by using href. Href is the pointer. Name is the place, name is the tag, and href is the pointer. And let's see that. That is one way. Or you can just use href and id as the pointer. Okay, let's see these two methods quickly. But in order to have this bookmark, I recommend you to get a lengthy document. To do that, you can do simple work. Go to Word and type equal RAND. So let's have 10 paragraphs, each with 10 lines. So then that page will be lengthier. Equal rand 10, 10. 10 paragraph, each with 10 lines. Let's press enter and you will have a lengthy document. Now 3 pages, automatically written. Otherwise, we will not be able to type that much of content. No? So just press enter, equal rand 10, 10, 10, 10, press enter, and it will give a random paragraph. Then go to the beginning of this and let's start paragraph there and go to end of the paragraph and finish it. Otherwise, the codes won't work. Then put the paragraph start again. And let's copy and paste this several times. So here you have end and start. Here you have end and start 10 times actually. End and start. End and start. End of the paragraph, start of the next. 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 And end of the paragraph, not starting. That is end. Just select all, cut or copy, and then go to the document. Take a new document, file new, and HTML here. HTML to finish, and then the head tag is there. Then you have the same head tag, finish, and title tag. This is to know about the links. End of the title, TLE, and my topic is links. So go then end of the head section. Then you can type body section there. Then finish the body section. Body section there, finish the body section, and inside the body you can write, you can paste the copied content. Those are the set of paragraphs. Actually, there are 10 paragraphs. Let's save this. Now this will generate a lengthier document. So let's go to the document and let's say bookmarks.html. That is the page, and I'm saving it, and I'm now going to open this bookmarks.html, and you can see a lengthy page. It is not that much lengthy. But anyway, so you can double paste 2 times, maybe to make it larger, heavier. You can paste again, save it. Now the page will be double. Right now you have some content. This page is now lengthy enough. So let's set some bookmarks. I want to set bookmark to the beginning here. So let's say this is the beginning. I'm putting a heading type 2. Let's say this is starting of the page. I need to set a bookmark there. To set a bookmark, I'm going to write a bookmark. The way is a name equal. Let's say I'm going to name this as top. A name equal top. That's it. Done. How to link? How to link to this bookmarks? Make it a link currently. To link, you can either go to bottom or somewhere else, and let's say href equal hash top. Then you can say move to top. When you move to bottom, here, see the example, this is starting. But when you move to bottom, there is a link. You can click on that link and move to top. That is the method, right? You can click on this move to top and then move to the top section. Okay, let's have another one. The second method. Let's say I want to set a bookmark here to the 16th line. So this one, 16th paragraph, don't know, whatever. So let's set a bookmark. I'm setting, so you can set like this, P ID equal, let's say middle para. P ID equal middle para. So to set this, you can set a link here. Okay, he's starting. After that, I'm setting this href equal hash middle para, and you can say go to middle paragraph, something like that. This is just an example. Similarly, you can mention links in 2-3 places, right? You can mention this in the bottom also. Then there will be another link. Let's put BR to separate this. Save. Okay, you can see go to middle paragraph. When you click that, it's moving to the middle. And similarly, when you go here, go to middle paragraph, it will move here. Actually, let's indicate that, otherwise you won't be able to recognize this middle paragraph. Let's indicate this by adding another heading. I'll put in H3 middle. Just to identify, otherwise you won't be able to identify this, right? Okay, before that I need to, I'm just going to put it here, right? Inside this, and okay. Middle, right? Top, okay. Middle, okay. Top, right? Likewise, now you can navigate top to middle, middle to top, top to bottom. So let's say you want to go to the bottom. You can just add another href. Href equal bottom. Href equal bottom. Let's say bot, or you can use any name. Href equal bot. Just go to bottom. How? Then here you have to indicate. Here you need to here this I have embedded in the wrong place, right? Make a paragraph actually let's make it up with middle para make it ID make a paragraph actually heading heading paragraph. Now it is okay, right? Okay. Let's move here then. Okay, I just want another one. Just href bot. Location එක දාගන්න එපා. Location එක මම මේකේ දාන්න. මේකට දාන්න. ID equal bot. That's all. Save. Refresh. Okay. Go to middle. Move into middle. ආයෙත් මෙතන go to middle කියලාමනේ දාලා තියෙන්නේ. Go to bottom. Go to bottom. Save. Refresh. Go to middle මැද්දට යනවා. Go to bottom. එතකොට පල්ලෙහාට යනවා. Move to top උඩට යනවා. Go to bottom පල්ලෙහාට. Move to top උඩට යනවා නේ. දැන් හරි. මැද්දට යන්නත් පුළුවන්. Move to middle. මෙතනින් move to එහෙම යන්නත් පුළුවන්. So you can navigate anywhere in the page. So that is the bookmark concept. So anyway, notes are there in the book. So no need to write down. Only thing is you have to test. But you need to test this. You can use these examples given all to, so both methods are given. Anchor tag, right? Anchor naming, anchor linking. And here anchor tag, anchor linking, and ID naming, ID attribute. Both methods are given here. Just practice it. Next day I'll be teaching you about these resources and links. Okay then, good night. Let's meet next day.